I don't know. Not prepared. Good morning, friends. My name is Lena. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about life and books and being an art teacher and all the other things. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you so much. It is the first morning back to school today. And so little Foxy and I are just getting ready to go over to Oma's house so you can hang out with Oma and Opa while Mommy goes back to work. It's always really challenging for me to be away from him once we start back. I think it'll be harder on Mama than it will be on Foxy. He's doing really good and is always really excited to be with Oma and Opa, so he'll be in good spirits, I think. This is going to be my little back to school vlog because we've got lots of trainings happening this week, and I'll be working in my classroom getting it all set up for the start of the year, so I will be doing a lot of audiobook listening, and I just started yesterday. Yesterday I just started House of Hunger. So far I'm loving it. The audiobook is great. Oh, is it not here? I guess I just wasn't done with vampires yet because I couldn't resist. My goodness. Thirsty?
Oh.
Yeah, if I'm not working in my classroom today, I will be tomorrow and the next day, but today is mostly meetings and trainings, so I will keep you updated on what I am reading and what I'm listening to as I prepare for the start of the school year. Thank you for being here. Okay, I have been super busy from start to finish today, so I did not get a chance to bring you along with me on my first day back, but I will throughout the week as I'm getting my classroom ready and stuff like that. But just a quick little update on House of Hunger. Some of the descriptions in this book of the bloodletting are making me feel faint. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. And I don't really have a thing with needles, but I have a weird thing where when I feel the pressure changes in my body, if blood is being pulled out of my veins, if I feel that suction, that is what makes me feel passing out. So it's not fear of the needle, and I don't even know that it's loss of blood, but it's that suction feeling. And I'm this way with my body, not just with blood, but pressure or something, a change in pressure makes me feel like I'm gonna pass out. Sometimes it does make me pass out, to be clear. This beastie novel is just getting me in that regard. Oh my god. I was just feeling I started to feel lightheaded when I was really thinking about it and picturing what was happening. It'll be fine though. I'll be fine. I'm really enjoying it. As long as I don't pass out, it should be good, you know? So that's where we're at with that one.
Hey, Mama! Hey, Mama!
Wednesday, and I finished House of Hunger yesterday. I had lots of work to do in my classroom, so I really just kind of like clipped right through this audiobook. Because I started it Monday night, and then yesterday, Tuesday, we went back to work, and I listened to it when I could and couldn't stop. I just loved like the gothic feeling of it. The house that it's taking place in, that Marion, the main character, goes to, like the house feels like its own character. And so I think that that's always like a really fascinating part of a story, when it feels like this setting is like alive and having an impact on the story. I felt like this did a really good job of balancing between being like a mystery, a little bit romantic, a little bit sexy, but then also like grotesque. One of the things that I'm like really shocked by was the descriptions of the bloodletting and like the needle they would use to like pull blood from these girls. It made me feel faint. And I said that yesterday at like my check-in, but like, yeah, that didn't stop. And like, they're like draining their blood into a bowl, and something about that idea, like sitting there and like watching your blood leave your body and like pour into a bowl so that someone can drink it. What? Oh, I don't know. It just like, it really got to me. So it was really good. It was really creepy. I'm gonna read more from this author, Alexis Henderson, because I enjoyed this. I really liked the writing, and the story was just like, it was paced really well. So yeah, if you are still in the mood for more vampire books, or you're like just getting into the spooky season, then House of Hunger I would recommend. I gave it 4 stars. So I'm currently rereading Sea of Tranquility. I feel like this is a book that like I want to love. I've read it twice, and the first time I read it, I was like, I don't get it. I can't keep track. I don't understand. So it was just like a little bit beyond me that way, which is interesting because I've heard people say that about How High We Go in the Dark, and I didn't feel that way about How High We Go in the Dark. So just interesting. And so I'm like, oh, maybe my mind was like not in the right place. And so I reread it in February, and I remember liking it while reading it, and then afterwards I was like, what happened in that book? I can't remember anything about it. So I am rereading it again because I've just been, you know, really into science fiction lately. And this time I feel like, you know, I've been through the story twice, so like different things are jumping out at me. But when I finish, am I just gonna be like, what happened? I don't remember anything. I don't know. The 2 books that I got for Book of the Month this month were Family Lore and Shark Heart. And I know Family Lore is on Scribd. I'm not sure about Shark Heart, but basically because I'm like prepping my classroom and getting ready for the school year, I have to listen to audiobooks because my hands are not free to hold a book. But my mind still needs to be occupied, so audiobooks it is. And then I've got more trainings today, and then tonight is the open house for one of my schools. So I'm gonna be like out in front of the school doing sidewalk chalk, so that'll be fun. So I did like half of my trainings last night, and while I was doing them, I was making some new signs for my classroom for like expectations. My expectations last year, I just didn't really like the way they flowed or something. Try your best, be respectful, trust yourself. Hello, and welcome to my start of the school year reset. I am not prepared. Having a child at home makes getting all the little things you need to get done really challenging because you need a babysitter and you don't want to burn out the person who regularly watches your kid. So it's like, oh my God, I don't have anything done. I am not ready. My classroom is chaotic right now. So I'm gonna wait and give you a little tour afterwards, but hopefully we get everything done today. That's my goal. So I'm about to make a to-do list. And I did like all of my major like lesson planning this past week, just kind of mapping out at least the first semester and like, you know, their first collage project, their first clay project, well, their only clay project. But you know, I mapped that all out, so I've got that done. And so now it's really just like setting up the space and prepping the materials. But there's always just like so many little things that I need to do that like I am like constantly getting sidetracked, and it's just a struggle. I just struggle. So yeah, but it'll be okay. We'll get it. It'll be good. And I'm also waiting for 2 more tables to come because I swapped tables with my mentee at her building. She shares her room, so like every few weeks it has to get set up for music and then have the tables brought back in. But 2 of her tables didn't have wheels on them, so I sent her 2 of my wheelie tables, and so she's sending me some of her like stationary tables. So I hope they get here before the start of the year. If not, the kids are gonna be real cozy, but it should be good. It'll be fun. I mean, because even if they're not here in time, like I can still make the 4 tables work. It's just gonna be really crowded, but I like to start off with like collaborative work and stuff, so it should be fine. So the internet is down, which is really frustrating because it means that I can't do any of my lesson planning, but also maybe that's a blessing because it means that I have to focus on the physical space and do my lesson planning another time. And maybe it's good because it's like limiting how many options I actually have right now to work on. Yes, okay, we're going with that. It's a blessing in disguise. So one of my 4th graders from last year, I'm so sad, I'm gonna miss him so much. He's in 5th grade now, so he's in a different building, but he's with my friend Katie and she's amazing, so he's gonna have an awesome time. But at the very end of this school year, he made me this canvas. He painted it, he brought it to me on the last day of school. I also have a few pieces saved from last year, just ones that like really made me smile. And this one in particular, the little artist who made this, she was in 1st grade last year, and she is so talented. I don't know what like TV shows she watches and stuff like that, but she has such an adorable illustrative style, and she's just like such a quiet little thing, so like seeing her really blossom in art is amazing. And so I'm like, I kind of want to put this like at my desk, like as an introducing myself, because like this is me as a bear, because that's my little bun in my glasses, and I'm painting, and it says, I'm Miss Arnold, I'm an artist, I'm kind, I'm respectful. Hi. I just think it's just so cute. So I'm gonna put it at my desk as like my like get to know me picture. Hey guys, it's Sunday and I really need to do a reset. I'm not usually a Sunday reset kind of person. Like, I have been at times in my life, but not since having a child. I'm just like really overwhelmed right now because my house is like in shambles. and my classroom isn't done yet, and my lessons aren't done yet, even though I've been like working nonstop on them. So I'm just having that problem where like my ADHD brain, like I keep moving from one thing to the next thing because I'm panicked about not having it done, and then I'm not getting anything done. And so I took a shower to kind of try and like jumpstart my just like feeling good and feeling capable, right? When I'm clean, I'm capable. But you know, whatever, it's fine. We are fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. I say that it's fine, but I don't know that it's really fine. Dear friend of mine, a best friend in my formative years, from like age 11 to graduation, unexpectedly died last weekend. And I have not like fully processed it yet. And I'm just I'm not fine. I'm not okay. But I need to be fine because it's the start of the school year, and the reason things have fallen apart at home is because things have fallen apart inside of me. So that's where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna get ready for the day, and I'm going to start by taking care of my house, and then I am going to, if I have time, go down to my classroom to finish working on lessons for my kids. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Good morning, friends. It is the first day of school today. I am about to get Harvey Fox up so that I can bring him to my parents' house, and then I am headed to school. I am always, like, no matter how much I prepare, I always feel unprepared for the first day of school until I'm like actually like in the classroom with the students. So I have a little bit of nerves right now, but it'll be good. I'm looking forward to this year. And yeah, thank you for being with me on this little journey of getting ready for the school year. I apologize for my reading slump and not really giving any reading updates during this little vlog, but hopefully with the start of the school year, I will kind of level out and be able to find a new book soon that just captures me. So yeah, if you haven't already and you want more reading or art teaching content, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.